Make sure you wear your PPE. Will, you know what that means? I don't know, the guys on YouTube always say PPE. I was hoping you'd know.
Keepers protection?
Keepers?
Protection.
It's something to do with protection. I would think they would say just wear protection, but they say make sure you wear your PPE. Eyes and ears. Personal.
Protection.
Professional
Ears.
protection. PPEP. But I do wear my glasses when, if you're just ripping a little bit off of an LVL, it kind of goes kind of like that. Well, good morning. We're back at the shed. We thought we would be at the other job today, at the same job. We're framing the walls for the same job, but the underground's not done yet. I guess we are pouring on Friday now, so that's cool. So then next week we'll be putting our walls that we've built on the foundation. But we're starting off this morning. We're working on the garage, the front big door garage. So this is an 18-foot wide garage door. So we got a double 12-inch LVL, laminated veneer lumber, very strong. We'll be able to span that 18-foot. So we're cutting them to length. Usually the ends are a little nasty, so I like to square those up before I cut them to length. So we'll start with that one, plop that on our trailer, and then do another wall, and then another wall. We got a lot more walls to go, so we're just getting started. But it's nice to get this one out of the way because this one's a little tedious and heavy. And here's another hint. So now what we're gonna do, and Will's gonna help me because Zach's on the camera. 4x4. So this, we're gonna flip this one. This might be loud. So rather than cutting both of them to length separately, I will pull my measurement, 18'6", and then the blade of the skill saw will go through the top one and mark the bottom one. So then even if I'm a different length, they'll be the same length because I'm marking the one below it as it sits. 18'6". Hey, I didn't know he was here. I thought he left.
I was moving.
Now he's going. It's 18'6", so our opening is 18 foot. And then we have a double trimmer on both sides that the LVL is sitting on. So it's gonna sit here 3 inches, and it's gonna sit over there on 3 inches of wood. So 18 plus 6 should be 18'6" if my math is correct. There, then I have a perfect underneath. Now I just gotta cut that out the rest of the way.
So here we've got our 3 king studs and then our 2 trimmers. And obviously our studs to finish off the wall.
It's not a big deal if one, like, it's mainly just for vision.
So now we've got our base on the bottom. That's making the opening 18 foot, top and bottom. So that we can straighten it and square it. So that we can put a sheet here and a sheet there. And also easier for transport.
And then I'm also kind of
So here we've got our front door. We've got a garage wall. Got our master bedroom, bathroom wall. And we've got the 3rd stall. That's unusual for us. We are back here this morning. Concrete is coming tomorrow, Friday. The plumbing is all done. So today's tasks are doing the drain in the garage, plasticking the whole thing. Will's gonna compact around the edges, finish forming this front garage.
drain. It's a little low at the moment. We do the drain, I guess. Typically that's a plumber thing, but it's so easy. So we do it. And then we know exactly where it is, or where it needs to be, where we want it to be. So we have that. So we have this pipe going into the ground has a bunch of holes in it. And then we just have a big area of this rock poured into the ground. And then we have a very sandy soil. So it's almost like if you didn't do anything, it'd be okay. But the rock kind of helps filter the water as it goes into the sand below. So that's all you really need to do in this. I mean, the better option would be PVCing a daylight drain, it's called. So you'd run it to like the lowest spot in the property or something. And it would just go out over there. But this is mainly for in the winter when your vehicle melts off the snow on it. So you're not getting that much water in there. But I'm sure if you were pressure washing your car every single day, maybe, I don't know, you might want a daylight drain, but this can handle quite a bit of water going into it and you won't have any problems. So that's what we do. So now I'm going to dig out the dirt around this so that concrete can go under and surround that drain. And then we'll just touch up this area. We have a 2-inch slope from the drain to 12 feet out. So there's just a 12-foot slope around the drain. So that's going up to the grade height to 2 inches below. So when they pour the concrete, they'll set their screed board on the drain and go 12 feet out, and they'll carve it out with the concrete. So you want to make sure the base below it also matches what they're going to do with the concrete. Otherwise, if you just put the drain down 2 inches, then you had it there, and then they screeded it, you'd have like 2 inches of concrete or less in this area. And that would be a problem because that's not much concrete. It's good to have your consistent 4-inch concrete throughout. So we're just about done with the drain, and then we got to form up the front of the garage, and then put poly down over the living area to protect against radon, and then put our rebar mat down, which is not required. You don't need any rebar, I guess, but we're gonna do it. And it also kind of helps keep the poly in place. So there's that benefit. And it also makes the concrete a lot stronger, which is the main benefit. So yeah, shouldn't take too long, and then we'll be ready for concrete in the morning.
We started and I forgot to record, but we're doing some poly. It's nice and windy.
I think this is, specifically this part of the entire build is my least favorite part. Putting the poly down for radon barrier. There's just nothing enjoyable about it. It gets covered with concrete, but you gotta tell yourself, you're saving lives. So we're saving lives today. That's what's keeping me motivated at the moment.
So we're starting our morning. Just got a couple more walls to build. Well, we have 3 to take out, then a couple to build. And then we'll be done for this house on walls. And I think Chris wants a semi back, so we'll bring the walls and put them on. So I think we'll build the wall, or we'll bring the walls over and put them on the land over there by the house, because the concrete's getting poured right now. So it'll be ready next week for us to start laying down walls, but Chris wants it by Monday, I think. For now, this one worked out pretty good, that we have this front end and they line up pretty darn close. I mean, if we wouldn't have this 2x, it would be perfect, but that's okay. But we can use, so now we can run them even longer. So we have another, I'm assuming we'll be able to get both of our walls there. So that'll be nice. Then we'll only have, I don't know, 2 more stacks on it maybe. Here we got the little baby wall, front door. There's the third one. We got them all to fit. We got the next one, and it's raining. if I've shown our second option operation, but we just, when they're small enough, we just lean them up, slide it out, and then get it with the forklift. And then you can just easily slide it over. That's right.
I think we're gonna get it. We got
Two more?
2 more, I think. One will be a little tricky, but the other one's just studs. So we get it. It's raining a little bit. Hopefully our concrete isn't getting crappy. We'll see. I haven't gotten a call saying that they're losing it. So I don't know.
What a beautiful sight. We're starting YouTube again.
Or you would have rather hit it early.
Here's our last wall. Take you on a little ride. Michael's here. Touchdown.
Michael, you gotta get in the thumbnail.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Job well done.
We got her.
Busted my chops. Getting these done.
Nailing.
Sweat,
seed,
blood,
sweat.
tears. I got poison ivy from it, I'm pretty sure. Don't know how that happened. Must have been in the OSB plywood that we put on there, I have to assume. But job well done. Now we just got to bring it over and drop it off at the job site so that the concrete boys can take their rig back. And then Monday we're gonna...
Thank you to RBI Construction.
Thanks,
for
RBI Construction.
sponsoring this video.
Yeah, that's gonna be a pretty hefty check from them that we're gonna be getting. But you know, you got to spend money to make it, is what I hear.
Yep.
But yeah, it's Monday. We'll see if we can get them all set up. It's gonna be a delicious day of fun.
And everybody say bye to Will. Bye, Will.
Bye,
It's
William.
his last day
Well, last day as a carpenter.
going to college.
The fans are just
Maybe.
gonna be so
Now we just gotta clean up this mess. It's actually not that bad, all things considering. Just a lot of garbage. We had to unload them quick, but we got them all. We got the garage ones over there. This wall is this one. This is the back one over there. And the ones that are leaning up against there are kind of just miscellaneous ones, but also like that. And yeah, ready for Monday to just grab it and shift it. Throw them up, bolt them down. It's gonna go quick, I think. Then interior walls, but this wall is just, looking at it compared to the telehandler, it looks huge.